She was just a broke, single mother with a beautiful little girl. Life had stripped her of everything except dignity. Every morning before sunrise, she tied her worn wrapper, kissed her daughter's forehead, and went to work as a maid in houses she could never afford to live in. She cleaned marble floors that reflected wealth she would never touch. She washed plates that carried food richer than anything she cooked at home. Yet every night, she returned smiling, because her daughter still believed her mother was the strongest woman in the world. That afternoon, her purse held only a few crumpled notes. Enough for rice. Enough for oil. Enough to survive another day. She took her daughter's hand and walked into the mall, a place where the air smelled expensive and people never checked price tags. As she counted coins quietly at the grocery aisle, her daughter slipped from her hand. The little girl ran forward and accidentally bumped into a tall man in a black tailored suit. The impact was small, but destiny shook. The man turned. He was wealthy, fine, handsome, a CEO whose name moved markets and whose signature fed thousands. The girl looked up at him with innocent eyes and said softly, "Sorry, sir, my mummy works very hard." Something inside the man cracked. He looked past the child and saw her mother frozen in fear, already apologizing before being accused. "I'm sorry, sir," she whispered. "She didn't mean to." But the man wasn't angry. He was staring at her face. Not because she was beautiful, though she was, but because her eyes carried the exhaustion of a woman who had fought life with bare hands. He noticed her worn slippers, the trembling fingers counting money, the way she stood protectively in front of her child. "You don't need to apologize," he said calmly. When she went to pay, her money fell short. The cashier sighed. Before shame could swallow her, the man placed his card on the counter. "Add everything she taught the child to look away from," he said. Tears filled her eyes. That moment was not love. It was recognition. Days later, he couldn't forget her face. He searched for her, not as a CEO, but as a man haunted by the dignity of a woman who had nothing yet begged for nothing. When he finally found her working as a maid, life shifted. People mocked her. Society questioned him. His world rejected her poverty. But destiny does not ask for permission. Because the same woman life broke was the woman fate had chosen. And when her story finally unfolded, the world learned one lesson. Some queens are only dressed